Greetings everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 2, Episode 16, titled Sacrifice. And it has once again been way too long since I've watched an episode of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, you guys know by now it's been a little bit difficult with the scheduling, and I've had to take a very long break. And you guys probably, like, now when you're watching this on YouTube, between the previous one and this one, you're not that wasn't a long break for you, but it was for me. And by this time, when you're watching on YouTube, I've gotten into sort of a rhythm where I'm putting out a couple of reactions per week, at least, hopefully, or well, you know now when you're watching. Anywho, let's get back into the series. I really enjoyed the last couple of episodes. I found out afterwards that Black Market apparently is not a very highly regarded episode. A lot of people don't really like it. I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. Like, there hasn't been any episode so far of the series that I didn't like at all. There's been some episodes that like sort of stood out to me in that they were kind of like different. Like if we go back to the first season, I don't know, like, think it was episode 11 or something, with like that whole dinner thing between, you know, the Thais and Adama was there, and Roslyn, and it was like kind of chaotic and weird but funny as well, like a very funny episode. That one stood out to me, but still, like, I liked it, and I've liked everything so far and can't wait to get back into it. So I think that is exactly what I'm going to do. But first, I am going to ask you guys to, as per usual, to please subscribe if you haven't already done that. Like the video, throw in a comment. If you want to support the channel, you can do so over on Patreon or right here on YouTube with YouTube memberships. You can watch ahead. I am several episodes ahead, both on Patreon and YouTube memberships. It's the uncuts, where you can sync it up with your own copy of the episode, but also these, like, you know, edited down versions. These, I'm saying, like, this is also going to be a part of the uncuts. Yeah, you know what I mean. Enough talking. Let's get into it. Battlestar Galactica, Season 2, Episode 16. Here we go. Oh, and I've only mentioned it once so far, but thank you so much to the one and only Nerd Chronic for editing these reactions for me. Huge help. Huge help.
Agents within the fleet, impregnation and reproduction.
Oh, she lost her husband? Okay, and she wants revenge.
Keeping Sharon Valeria alive, allowing her pregnancy to continue. There is no roadmap for any of this.
Yeah, bound to create some mistrust, allowing a Cylon to live on the Galactica.
You were saying about the hard questions?
I know, it's just my debate team ring, but
Oh.
it's the best I could do.
Oh, that sort of question. Dude.
Really isn't how I planned it.
I don't know. Oh, and he's just putting it on her. Not even letting her say yes or no.
Billy,
I love you.
Oh no, this is awkward.
I know that I kind of blindsided you with this. We can take our time.
Don't just assume, man.
Billy, I can't marry you.
Ouch.
I don't know how else to say it.
Only been a few minutes into this episode. It's already been a murder.
I could barely say anything.
Okay, and then you're going out to dinner with...
Didn't say yes.
No. No.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Okay, what is she going to do? All these shady people. What's gonna happen? Oh, there's a weapon. Can't have an episode of Battlestar Galactica without something going wrong.
Ellen,
Never mind.
it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Captain.
Such a typical sci-fi thing, having a drink where there's like smoke or steam coming off of it.
Dee,
Oh,
Billy.
hi.
didn't know you were coming down here.
Awkward. Again.
Captain Adama.
So... Just say something. Don't just like...
Oh.
Just say you're good friends. You don't have
I
to.
really am an idiot, aren't I?
Oh, Billy.
Don't. Have a seat, Captain. Be my guest. Billy, I'm sorry.
Billy, I'm sorry?
I thought if anything, we were honest with each other. But you knew you were going to be here with him today, and you let me propose to you.
Let me propose to... Like, you just sort of sprung that on her, but still.
And maybe this wasn't going to work out between us. But this, you should have told me about this.
But yes, you should have told him.
I'm sorry.
I'm here with friends.
And you're not one of them.
You ever see that woman before in the corner?
No, only when I came in.
Yeah, come on. It's very obvious. It's right there. Lee, action.
Ellen, the bathroom's over here. Let's go.
Leah Dama,
No, not that. Not... Are you serious? Okay. She was just 100% ready for it. Oh, man.
Yes.
So what's the plan here?
We're with you.
They're gonna take hostages?
Do it.
Do it. Okay, yep. I think you got everybody's attention.
I'm interested in navigational weaknesses, wormholes, dark matter blind spots.
I would avoid these pulsar pointers because of Dratus interference. It depends, Admiral. They adapt to your every move. Every move triggers a counter move.
Adapt. That's what you're good at, right?
She is. So he's giving him some useful information.
Are you afraid of her?
You know, the truth is, I don't like the way it's gotten under your skin.
Shouldn't be surprised. Cylons have gotten under a lot of people's skin.
The only way it helps getting in is with a raft of high explosives. Give me your drink.
Let me talk to them.
The ice. I need the dry
No!
ice.
Ellen, you definitely shouldn't talk to them. Don't go talk to them. Don't do it. Ellen.
Please don't shoot.
Who are you?
My husband's exo of Galactica. You've just made the worst mistakes of your life.
Yeah, sure. Just go out there and threaten them.
Go.
Ellen, what's wrong?
They're holding us hostage. They're threatening to kill us. I've seized control of the Cloud9 lounge and held the people in it hostage.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What I want?
Give me the Cylon, and we'll let people go.
Sharon Valeri.
You have 2 hours.
Isn't it normal practice to, like, if you capture an enemy, then you try to get information out of them?
Who do we have aboard Cloud9?
Captain Adama, half a Marine squad, and Starbuck's already there on R&R.
Oh,
Give me
Starbucks there.
right away.
Yes, sir.
And I'm guessing it's you.
So,
Take a sip of carbon dioxide.
okay. Yeah, you probably should have checked the bathroom a little bit earlier. Whoop! Yeah. But who am I to give advice on hostage-taking situations?
Good to see you, Gunny. I'm gonna need some of those gorillas you call Marines.
Most of my gorillas are already here, sir. Just trying to cop a little R&R.
Tell me about it.
And since they're all on R&R, they look so nice.
He says this is Captain Adama from the Galactica.
Talk, that's it, just talk.
Don't.
They're together.
Shouldn't have exchanged glances.
Okay.
Frack. Oh. Okay.
Get in line with the others.
Yeah, you just gave them a very high-profile hostage, Lee. Oh, but hey, the drink thing he did with the drink. Think that he did wow, the thing that he did with the drink. It's working.
They're trying to suffocate us.
What is this, a trap?
There's a reason you don't just start shooting on a spaceship.
Yeah, that was actually like a really stupid thing to do. Just opening fire on a spaceship. Just.
Adama.
We're losing oxygen. If it's not restored, the hostages die.
Then you all die. Because this is over.
You willing to risk your son's life?
Maybe explain to her why the Cylon is still alive.
I'm not going to sacrifice a military asset on your altar of revenge.
This isn't a...
You said this was about
Isn't
being
it?
played by the Cylons. But it isn't. It's about the loss of your husband, and I understand that. We've all lost people that we care about. And we learn to live with it.
You can sit there and pretend you know what you're doing, but you do not. You are being played.
Oh, yeah, she is very much blinded by revenge.
Soul, we can't give her Sharon. I hope you know that, right?
It's not Sharon. It's a fracking Cylon.
You don't think I know that?
I think there's part of you that looks into that thing's eyes and still sees that young girl that reported aboard 2 years ago as a rook pilot. Well, it's not. It never was. Bill, it's a machine.
And the one you're talking about she was also a machine.
Kara, this is a recon mission. Get someone to volunteer. Didn't you assess the situation?
Yes, sir.
What? Any volunteers?
I'm here to repair the O2 line.
Nope, she's gonna. Of course. Why? I should have known that. Although, isn't there a risk that like they might recognize her?
Close the hatch. Search her.
Looks clean.
Wait a minute. Turn around. Slowly.
What? No, damn it. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that was a very Starbuck thing to do. Oh! Oh, that's right. Ow, fuck.
We gotta get out now! Come on!
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, this is not going... Oh, you really fracked that up. Well,
Billy!
you got a couple
Billy,
of them, but
I need shirts.
I did not necessarily, like, improve the situation.
Nobody said you could move.
You still want the Cylon? Do you? Because if the Admiral's son dies, you're not gonna get a deal. You get that? If he dies, you're not gonna get what you want.
That is true, though.
He's right. Let him go.
If Lee dies, all bets are off.
Sir, it's Starbuck.
Got a report of gunshots. What's happening?
I may have fracked up the situation.
I'm sorry.
Any casualties?
Yes.
2 Marines, probably KIA, and Lee.
Oh, and now he thinks that...
He got hit.
How bad?
I don't know.
It looked very bad.
Lee got hit by friendly fire.
was me.
Give your orders.
What a shit situation.
I gotta stop the bleeding. I can't tell if it hit an artery.
It's gonna be okay. Just hang in there. Come on.
Billy, don't be a hero now.
Are you playing with us? Are you playing with me? You know that there are Cylons within this fleet. You know what they look like. You know where to find them. If I were to ask you, would you tell me who they are?
No.
See, that, yeah. That's why he suspects you.
Pressure door to the room has been resealed.
If we try blowing it open, we'll need so much G4, we'd risk killing everyone in sight.
Yeah, if shooting is a bad idea on a spaceship, then blowing shit up, even worse.
Gentlemen, everyone in that room is someone's son, someone's wife, someone's mother. Billy is the closest thing that I have to family left in this world, and if you don't think that that confuses things emotionally for me, let's not be naive.
What if they're right?
This isn't about Sharon. It's about something much bigger than that. It's about the long-term survival. It's about the way we conduct ourselves in all of this.
Yeah. I guess she's very much right about that.
You know, I thought a long time about this, about how far I'd go. What? What? What are you gonna do? It's just a machine.
Okay, yeah, she's willing to go very far.
Hold your fire. I'm giving you the Cylon.
You are?
But you won't be alive.
What does that mean? That is not the deal.
It means that you've convinced me that we may have been played, and I can't take any more chances. So you make up your mind. I give you the body. You give me the hostages.
Done.
Oh, of course. He's gonna give them the other Sharon. Like the body of the dead one.
Stop looking at him, Billy. I can see you watching him.
Huh?
I know you think you can get that gun.
What are you thinking in case something happens?
No, I'm not trained for that. You've got nothing to prove.
I know.
He would do anything to protect you, though.
We're opening the door. But if anything goes wrong, we start killing hostages.
Do it.
This is not a bad plan. Not a bad plan. Give them sort of what they want. Ooh. Okay, no, it looks like she's been dead a while. Is she gonna... Oh, she's just gonna start... And you say this isn't about some sort of personal vendetta? Revenge?
Wait. This isn't right.
What? No. Really?
This one's been dead for weeks.
Okay, yeah.
Their Cylon's still alive.
They're about to know this. Okay. Ooh, okay. Move fast. Whoa. Fuck. Billy. Wow.
All clear.
I need help over here.
This whole thing. Kind of a mess.
Lee! Can you hear me, Lee?
Wait. He actually died? Seriously? Wow. Damn. That's bound to hit Rosalind really hard as well. Fuck. Wow, I did not see that coming.
Is this what you gave him?
It was a calculated risk.
Very much.
It wasn't worth it. Oh man, poor Billy.
this was just not his episode. He was like a son to her.
You're so young.
I guess now the title makes sense. Sacrifice.
When you're feeling better, we can talk.
It was a hell of a vacation.
Yeah.
But I guess now these two can be together without...
Lee, you can't leave. You have to stay. You have to really stay. You understand?
Oh, and Starbuck is devastated as well. What is she thinking? We're not gonna find out. Yep. Okay. Yeesh. That was a very surprising episode. Or, it was definitely a surprise in the end there how we lost Billy. Shit. Poor fracking guy. Like, this whole love triangle thing have been going on for a little while, but as I also mentioned, I feel like it came out of nowhere. It was just like Dee and Lee, they were sparring, and it was like, oh wait, what the hell is going on? There's something there. What, like something very intimate? Where did that come from? And then it was just like, yeah, sort of like in the background in a handful of episodes, and it certainly came to the foreground here. And I'm just like, the whole thing could have been handled better by everyone involved, I think. Or like, yeah, with Billy, it was like him just assuming that she was willing to marry him, that she was gonna say yes, and just putting the ring on her, just like dropping that whole thing on her. All of a sudden, like maybe not the best way of doing it, but it was always a sort of awkward, but such a sweet guy, and it really. I thought that those two were like just they were golden. They were just gonna be like the sweet couple that you care about. You don't want anything to happen to them throughout the entire series or a lot of it. But then when the whole Lee thing when he got interjected into that situation, yeah, I just didn't know what to think really, because again, it sort of felt like it came out of nowhere, and it changed Dee's character a lot for me. So it made me like her less, because, well, she was essentially dating two different people at the same time and couldn't make up her mind, or she didn't like... Lee probably knew about the whole Billy thing, and that's why I wasn't... Like, I didn't like what Lee was doing there either, because if I was in his shoes, I would have asked her to be honest with Billy and be like, okay, yeah, before anything can happen here between the two of us, if anything is going to happen, then you have to tell that other guy. It's not fair to him at all. And he might have said something like that, but he still went on, sort of flirting with her and straight up dating her, and they went out for dinner here. So it's just, yeah, a messy situation. And then the whole hostage thing in the episode overall was also a messy and fracked up situation. Not that I don't understand, because like I've been for a long while now with this series, very adamant about like how humanity in general, you guys need to stick together, because there's not a lot of you left. So just do whatever you can to work together. And I hate it whenever there's infighting. But with that being said, it also makes a lot of sense because their lives are on the line and they are losing loved ones left and right, and they have all of them lost someone. That everyone on aboard the fleet, I'm pretty sure, have lost someone because of the Cylons, because of everything that has happened. And when you then, as a member of that fleet, as one of the last living humans, you start to doubt, or like you don't trust your leaders, your military, who are supposed to protect you and make those important decisions, and you think that they have been infiltrated. Then yeah, I guess you can be tempted to do something about that, or you want to do something about that. This was just taken to the extreme, and it got very, or it was in the end very personal to Sasha, who lost her husband, and then like the guy who was helping her, it was her husband's brother. So yeah, he also lost his brother, both the same person. So they were willing to really go far with this, take it far, take it too far. They really did. And every step of the way, I just feel like dicey / wrong, risky decisions were made. They weren't going to, like, the outcome wasn't going to be pretty no matter what. But I just hate that Billy was the one who had to die in the end, and he made the sacrifice, and he was still, I think I even said it during the reaction, like he is definitely willing to try and be the hero and try to make that sacrifice play for Dee, because he very much loved her. So he got to show that, and then she cried. Then she's just sitting by Lee's bedside, like he's recovering. Thankfully, he nothing really serious happened. Well, it was serious, but it's he's still alive. But he's just sitting there, and now she seems sort of happy, but they need to talk afterwards. So I guess going forward, those two are going to be somewhat of an item. Lee and Dee and Lee, Lee, yeah. I don't know how I feel about all of it just yet. As per usual, I'm gonna have to let all of it sink in, let all of it marinate, because every episode is just taxing. This was no exception. And I also, like, speaking of feeling bad for characters, I really do feel bad for Starbuck as well. Even though she sort of brought it on herself, like just going in there and sort of improvising, guns blazing, and she lost 2 of like the Marines, right? Yeah, that went in with her. 2 of the military people. She accidentally freaking shot Lee, and that must be tearing her apart from the inside. So yeah, not a good day for Starbuck either. Not a good day really for anyone involved. And when it comes to like the whole Sharon situation of it all, like I get why Adama is like constantly doubting whether or not this is a good idea, like keeping her alive and taking her advice, but also you have to make a choice. You have to decide whether or not to stay the course or do something different. He's still choosing to stay the course and listen to her, but she's not willing to divulge any information about like other Cylons in the fleet. And right there, that's one of the absolute biggest threats, because they can jump away, and like they've shown that they can manage like the Cylons coming from the outside or attacking them. They have been able to keep them at bay, or at least like fight them off. And in one instance, like they dealt a huge blow to the Cylons by taking out the resurrection ship. But knowing that there are Cylons hiding in your fleet, like these unknowns, like shit can go down at any minute. That's gotta be tough as well, like dealing with that, and then her not being willing to tell him or talk about it, and what is really going through her mind, Cylon mind. It's she just willing to like still help them, or is she waiting for something to happen, just biding her time? What's gonna happen when she gives birth? And like a lot of questions there, a lot of questions. But I'm expecting for like going forward here that Lee at least is gonna be bedridden for a little while. He's gonna be recovering. Roslyn is probably like that. This is gonna weigh heavily on her mind, or it's gonna have an effect that Billy died, because he was like family to her, and she said it as well. Like he's the only thing like resembling family that she has left. So that's not good. I'm sure more people inside of the fleet are gonna question things, rise up. Hopefully no more hostage situations, but we'll see. Starbuck, as I said, she's gonna be plagued by what happened for a little while. That's gonna have an effect, and it's just business as usual pretty much. But it's not that often that we lose a character that's been with us since the beginning, and we did here. So damn it, frag it. Rest in peace, Billy. That really sucks. But what do we find out? Like if they cut open his body and they find out that, oh wait, he's a Cylon. Like that could be further complications, but we'll see. A lot can still happen. Anything can happen, really. But I think that's it. I've talked about a lot, and I have talked for a little while at least. So just gonna wrap it up here and then jump into the next one whenever I have the chance to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again so much to Nerd Chronic for editing this reaction. And I'll see you guys as soon as possible. So say we all.